This video is brought to you by my lovely patrons over on Patreon. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Nina, Clay, Mariah, Maddie, Idali Stray, Thomas, Tara, Zoe, Zuzia, Ainsley, Sabine, Jimma, Bailey, Azzy, Jacqueline, Monica, Jordan, Green, Lizzie, Willow, Danny, Blessing Avery, Maddie, Alexia, B, Max, T, Taylor, M, Lovely, Antonina, Anna, Valen, Allie, Obsessed, Brianna, Nicole, Carnations, Kristen, Tequila, Autumn, Emily, Sarah, Vanessa, Nini, Nura, Matcha, Ava, Yasmin, Leah, Kaylee, Allie, Ginny, Vika, Inez, June, Elizabeth, Penguin, Sammy, Roland, Rose, Lydia, Mila, Adrian, Lexi, Bina, Chi, Madison, Beck, Jemiah, Mads, Rachel, Daisy, Honeybee, Jade, Hooves, Rose, and Alyssa. If you'd like to support the channel as it is currently unmonetized and get some pretty nifty perks like weekly novel readings and exclusive audios, the link is in the description. Hey. No, I'm fine. Yeah, no, I know. It's pointless to do this. Because all that's going to happen is I'm going to say, I'm fine. And you're going to say, are you sure? And I'm going to say, yeah, I'm sure I'm fine. And then I'm going to go to my room and I'm not going to come out of my room. And after 24 hours of not coming out of my room, you're going to come and knock on the door and check in my room and say, hey, what's going on? And I'm going to be crying and you're going to see me crying and I'm going to tell you what's wrong. So we might as well skip all that hullabaloo at the beginning. And I should just tell you what's going on, right? Exactly. Saves a lot of time for both of us. Lena broke up with me. Yeah, she did. No, like I said, as much as I'm obviously not fine in the technical sense, like as if you were to ask the average person on the average day and they said fine, that'd be neutral. I'm obviously below neutral, but in terms of taking the scale of how a reaction is after a breakup, I would say I'm fine. And it's not even necessarily her breaking up with me or this relationship specifically, actually. No. She is a really nice girl and she's kind and she has a really good head on her shoulders and I liked to talk to her a lot. But it's been like 4 months. I don't know. I'm someone who just won't allow themselves to truly, wholeheartedly invest themselves in somebody, whether it be in a friendship or a relationship, if we've only been going at it for 4 months, you know? So the whole thing, the reason why this is bringing me down more than usual is just kind of more along the lines of when is it gonna be that thing, you know? When is it going to be? When do I get to succeed? When do I get to like wake up in the morning and see the person next to me and be like, oh yeah, that is it. That is the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. Because it's not like I haven't been trying. It's not like I haven't been putting myself out there. And that's the thing, right? She did tell me why, but she didn't really actually tell me why. It was super non-committal and just kind of fiddling around or middling around, or I don't even know the word for it, just kind of like circling, I guess, around a point that we never actually even got to. yeah, I think the one that stuck with me the most was, if you look inside your heart of hearts, you will know this could never work. And then I asked her, I said, well, what is inside of my heart of hearts that I should be looking for that would indicate that this is not something that would work? And she just looked at me with this. But that's the problem, because you want to be upset, right? You want to be upset after you get broken up with about and you're not getting like real answers. But I looked at her in the eye, and I could tell that what she was saying was incredibly genuine and real. She was bearing her soul to me, and I simply could not understand what she meant. Sure, she was being kind of cryptic about it, but I was so disappointed in myself. Yeah, she kept saying things like that, and she would say, I think another one, she said, we kind of knew that this had an expiration date on it. And I was like, I don't know what that means, because that's not how I went into the relationship. I went into the relationship thinking that it wouldn't have an expiration date on it. I go into all relationships thinking that they won't have expiration dates on them. That's the point of a relationship to me. Sure, I'm not a date to marry type of person, because I don't even know if I want to be married to anybody, because that's like a weird construct in general. But I don't know, man. I go into it with a hope for a long-term thing, I guess, at least. And it wasn't volatile. There wasn't any like screaming or throwing. It was just genuine, true, sort of gut-wrenching sadness for her, and genuine confusion from me, and eventually acceptance, because I'm, Now, see, I'm not like a big proponent of that. No, I don't get where it's coming from, because if I truly believe that you should be as real with your intentions as you possibly want to be. If you still want to be with someone and you want to give them an ultimatum of like, hey, I need you to do this for me, I want you to show more interest in our relationship, or else I don't think I can do this anymore, just do that. Don't be like, oh my God, well, I guess we're not going to be together again. And then if the person doesn't do exactly what you want them to do in that moment, you get upset with them, But I don't think it was that. It wasn't. She just seemed, that's the word I was looking for. She seemed defeated. And I don't know why she seemed defeated. But that's the thing. I at least I thought maybe I need to go back and reevaluate my situation and who I am. But I truly thought I spent my days trying to make her see how much I genuinely cared about her. Yeah, exactly. Like, how whenever you're having a rough day and you come home from work and you've had a rough day, I can always convince you that I'm going out to do like some errand or something, because once again, doing errands is a totally normal thing for me to do in this household. And then I come back, and somehow every single time I'm able to surprise you with some sort of like sweet or pastry or coffee, and somehow it always like nails on the head exactly what you want in that moment. Somehow I would try and do things like that for her too. She had this really, really, really like favorite from childhood, nostalgic memories attached to it, doesn't go to it often because of said nostalgic memories, wants to make it like the most potent possible for when she does go and get something from their Italian restaurant. And so whenever she's having a really, really bad day, I would go and I would, get her those things from there. I don't know why I said those things. I'd get her the stuff that she likes. I don't know. And as I was going out the door, right, she left me with one comment. And as much as I've said the other ones have, kind of stuck with me, this one is I can't get it out of my head. And although I could kind of understand the general vibe of what was going on, I cannot decipher this one for the life of me. She said, "I need you to know that I'm not mad at you, and I hope everything goes well." And then she closed the door, and it wasn't a slam in the face either, because that type of statement, and with the implications there, generally, seems like it would warrant a slam in the face. And I don't understand. What? You have a look on your face after what you just said that is the same look that you have when you've broken something in the house, or like you've come home embarrassed from a night out that you wish you hadn't embarked on. So I know to take this face very seriously, and that you're actually telling me the truth. So I guess I'd like to know what you know that I don't know about why my girlfriend ended our relationship. Yeah, no, I do remember that. Girls' night a couple days ago. You came home at like 2 a.m. completely smashed off of your rocker. Yeah, the bowling alley, right. Mm-hmm. And I think Vanessa dropped you off, right? Yeah. I remember that. And as much as I love recalling things, this does lead somewhere, correct? Yes, one of the only blessings is that when you do get smashed, you do remember every single thing that happens while you are. But God, that's gotta be kind of terrible, right? Because you it's like you're in your body, but you're not. It's like a halfway, almost fever dream where you don't really have full control over what you're doing, but your brain is there to witness it happen and relive it whenever your memory decides to. Sorry, yeah, no, continue. This is far more important than Okay. But that's like normal. You guys are friends. We are all friends. That is how we all met, after all. Did you tell her some damning information as to why we should not be together? That weird. You're giving me that look that would insinuate that that's actually what you did, but you would like never do that even when you're drunk. So what happened? Okay, but oversharing is a very, very, very common thing. That's like, that's if people like to categorize the way they are when they're inebriated, right? There's like the happy drunk, the whatever drunk, the giggly drunk, the angry drunk. You are the oversharing drunk. So but this is not new news. I'll pick up the pace a little bit here if you don't mind. As girls do, bathroom visits are very important as units. You and her, okay? Uh-huh. All right. As much as the, I told her something, but you do need to tell me what you told her. Oh. you you told okay. But that's that's like uh nah, I'm processing multiple things at the same time because my immediate reaction is, oh, well, you were just like joking and funny and haha, but you overshare when you're under the influence, and I've never known you to lie. But that's not a thing that could possibly be true. But you're also giving me the face that would lead me to believe that it is true. But if that is true, then she would know that, and then she would have broken up with me because she knows that you like me. But then you know that's meme where it's Charlie Day and he has like the red string around all of the pinpoints all over the board and he looks like nutso. I'm trying to like piece it all together and I don't know. I just kind of died out in the middle. So did she say anything about it or? Oh, that's somehow so much worse. Nothing? And you you were with her for the rest of the night and she didn't say anything to anybody? No. You're right, she didn't talk to me at all. The day before. There, you do realize there's like so much to tackle here, right? Where I don't even know where to start. Do you mind if I like try and deconstruct this at my pace? Is that okay to do? Okay. One. So you like me? Like in a romantic sense, right? Because you couldn't have been in a friendship sense because we're already like great friends. And okay, all right, now locked in the mind. We've got that locked in now. And why have you not mentioned this to me before? I thank you, but I am not. I am. Oh my. Oh my God, I am. No, you are right. At risk of sounding like I'm coming straight out of like a rom-com or whatever, I have been like super hyper fixated on finding some sort of connection in a romantic sense that I guess I have been pretty busy. excuse me, gross, dating different people. So that means that she broke up with me. It can't just be because you're into me. Because if that was it, then we could have just, I feel like she is a rational enough human being to just have a conversation with me about that, right? She's not jealous. She's not one of those types of people in relationships that harbors those feelings. There was almost a sense of resigning to her. So it seems like the conclusion that she came to was that I also liked you. And because of the closeness that we've had for years, that maybe we were almost an inevitability or something. Well, what? Are you... No, you're right. This is, you were very open and honest and vulnerable with me about how you feel and how you have felt. And it would be disingenuous of me to not do the same. It would be rude and it would be inexcusable in my book. So yeah. I mean, so yeah, I do. Yeah. I mean, so yeah, I do like you. Yes. In the same way that you do me. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm not... Listen. I'm not excusing... Because I asked why you didn't tell me in the first place. I didn't tell you in the first place because I didn't think that I was worth your time. In my romantic life, I am a complete mess. I think I know what I want, and I do know what I want, but every time I seem to get close to what I want, it ends up not being what I wanted, or someone ends up pulling the mask off and revealing that it was never what it seemed to be. And you are such and I don't want to sound like I'm infantilizing, but you were such a precious human being. I didn't think that I deserved your time in that way. And as much as we get on together, I don't know. Ultimately, all of that doesn't matter. I was just stupid and I didn't say anything. And it was really dumb that I didn't say anything. You're right. I am. We are saying the things now, so. I don't know what a favor would be of use right now, or what favor even would be of use right now, but yeah, if... I've been waiting to do that for so long. promise you we'll talk about it in the morning. But I don't think this train could stop even if I put all of my willpower behind it. I have to go freshen